Hi there. I'm now going to do my critique review of Quentin Tarantino's new movie, The Hateful Eight. First off, I want to say I really like the movie. Quentin Tarantino is one of the finest filmmakers of our generation. I love the visual style, storytelling, and the characters he creates in his movies. So I give this movie a thumb up. However, saying that, I did have one problem, and that is Tarantino's continued liberal use of that word, the N word. I felt like I was hearing and watching a rap album being done by white people, with the special guest track by black rapper Sam Ice Jackson. It reminds me of that Louis C.K. bit where he talks about how he finds the N word phrase offensive because it makes him think and hear that word for the rest of the day. And that's what happened to me. All I kept thinking and hearing was N word this and N word that. And I'm a white guy. I once did a comedy bit where I said that the N word is like that apple in the Garden of Eden, forbidden fruit, where you hear the word, but you're not supposed to say it. But every once in a while, you just want to take a bite of that damn apple and say the word. Well, shit. Tarantino just doesn't want to just take a bite. He wants to eat the whole damn apple. He wants to eat a whole fucking orchard of N-word apples. Quentin Tarantino thinks himself as the young, hip-hop, urban director of Hollywood who's down with the streets. But it's hard to see someone being down and understanding the streets when he is living in a mansion in Hollywood Hills, counting his millions he's made with this movie and Django Unchained, as well as driving around in a yellow Hummer with a license plate that reads Pussymobile. That's a true story, by the way. Tarantino thought having a white woman saying the N-word would soften the blow. Well, it doesn't, Quentin. Also, I know that Quentin's recent statements that all cops are murderers because of a few trigger-happy white police officers violating the civil rights of African Americans, how quickly we forgot about 9/11 and all these police officers who died as first responders to the Twin Towers, both black and white. Shame on you, Quentin. I know you were just trying to deflect attention from the fact that you were putting on a movie where you say the N-word 1,000 times and you were just trying to look like less a racist because you're a white guy. If you truly care about the Black Lives Matter and black and minorities, why don't you do a documentary movie about why racism is still prevalent here in America, such as economic racism, and the fact that our current problems can be traced back to the LA riots and Rodney King. Or maybe you can't do a documentary about economic racism, about the huge gap between the rich and the poor because you are rich yourself and you can't have an unbiased opinion. That's the one thing about Quentin Tarantino's movies, Western movies. Did they really say that word that much back then? Or is this just Quentin's version of America after the Civil War? Something like Straight Out of South Compton, Alabama, which, by the way, the movie Straight Out of Compton should have been nominated for Best Picture, but I guess Hollywood is just too scared of what doors that may open. Quentin, your use of that word takes away how much of a great scripter is written. But I do have a perfect soundtrack for your next movie where you say the N-word 1,000 times. A song sung by Charlie Daniels. What we need is more rednecks. Anyway, in closing, I give Hateful Eight a thumbs up, but I give Quentin Tarantino the finger. Fuck you, Quentin. Also, I want to give a quick review of Michael Bay's new movie, 13 Hours. Thank God Michael Bay resisted the urge to have one of the soldiers in Benghazi as a transformer. Because I don't think Optimus Prime would have really cared less and given two shits less about what was happening in Benghazi. But this is 13 Hours is one of the best movies done by Michael Bay outside of Transformers. It's a really good movie, so I recommend it. Thank you and goodbye.